What up, boys and girls? DC here, and we're going to do a Supercards video today. There's not much to do. We're just going to play. We're just going to muck around with it, play a couple of games and whatnot. But there's not much to do. Like I said, I haven't done a lot of Supercards over the last couple of days because I'm really not interested in it. This this fusion thing, it's just not holding my attention the way I thought it would. Mostly because for me personally, the drop rates have been deplorable. I'm getting a lot of gloves, but not much else. Again, I'm not saying that it's terrible in general. It's just for me, it's been garbage, and I haven't got one of these done at all. The only ones that I can pretty much get done are these things here, and I'm just not interested in wasting credits on. I'm not wasting ingredients on this crap. Yeah, so, I mean, as you can see here, if we go here, not getting anything. I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to fusion these to get these. I'm pretty sure these wouldn't be pullable off the board, because if they are, the drop rates are atrocious. But yeah, so I'm not really, it hasn't held my attention the way I thought it would. I was excited about it at first, but it's just gotten really late. I'm just not interested in it. We will have an explosion of videos around the Halloween event, because unless they botch it, unless they absolutely kill it, I'll be doing a lot of recording then, and I'll be really on my main, on my collector's account. I'll be going overdrive to get Halloween cards. Whether they're old or new, hopefully they bring both back or make them pullable off the board. It'd be great if you could pull old Halloween cards off the board, but I'll be playing a lot of Supercards then. But in the meantime, it's sort of, I just don't have I don't have the desire to play this. It's sort of been boring me to tears. Again, nothing in the store. You don't even get ingredients in these anymore. Remember the day. I mean, remember the day. You remember the day where they used to have ingredients in packs? Yeah. Unless things have changed in the last 10 seconds, like I said, remember the day. Do you remember when they used to have ingredients? I mean, remember the day when there was ingredients in these things, and it made life so much easier. In fact, even this, so you don't know, I did it in another video. I'll probably post a link if I remember to that video if you want to watch it, but I won't spoil it. But you don't even get ingredients in this unless it's changed in this one. But when I did the first one, there was no ingredients, which really, that kind of annoyed me. You didn't get ingredients, and it was sort of like, really was hoping there'd be ingredients in it, but there wasn't. So, but yeah, the card itself, I won't spoil what I got, but it is definitely a good card. Like the cards are good. Like the single that I got out of it, obviously because it was my first one, that pretty much, I think it 3-statted a Pro Forged, so it definitely, like, they are strong cards. They are pretty good cards. But 9,000 credits, although it was 10,000 credits, Jesus, that was steep. So I definitely don't want to waste any more money on that. But yeah, so I don't want to waste money on that. So other than that, there's nothing in the store. Riddle is the new LMS card. Again, I'm stoked about that because I'm not going to be playing it. It's nothing against, it's not that I don't like, not that I don't like Riddle or anything. It's just I don't need a male card really. It was a female, obviously I'd probably go for it. But I didn't really want to play Last Man Standing because I hate Last Man Standing. I loathe it. So I didn't play Road to Glory. I didn't play Ringdom, and I'm not playing Last Man Standing. So I've had a big break from having to grind. I think Giants Unleashed is the next pay-per-view. The next event, if I'm not mistaken. And I'm pretty sure I just spoilt what card I got. Sorry. I think I just spoilt it. I didn't really, yeah. Again, I apologise for that. If you haven't seen the video, I just spoiled what card I got out of there. So yeah, War Games. Yeah, War Games will start. So again, depending on the card, I'll probably do it. If it's a female, I'll do it. If it's a male that is a pro, or well, not a pro, obviously. If it's a male that I want, like, I'll probably do it. The thing I like about War Games is the card is basically a pro. That's the one reason that I will grind War Games. I know some people don't like War Games, but the fact that it's a pro, it's basically a pro. It's as strong as a pro, so it allows me to just, I get to grind it and I don't have to worry about backing up for the next event. So yeah, I will probably go War Games again, depending on the card. Like if it's, yeah. So yeah, we're not gonna be doing much in this video, so we'll just get a couple of cards off the dartboard. Maybe I should do, maybe I should just, maybe I should just do the touch screen. So you don't have to put up with that clicking. So again, I'm not overly thrilled about Supercars at the moment, because it's just sort of, as I said before, I'm sort of bored. Not bored with it, but I'm just not as motivated to play it as usual. I don't know. I'm just not, this season in general. Not this season. This tier in general. I don't know why, but I don't know. I'm just not. SummerSlam tier's been sort of. I don't know. I just haven't been as. It's not to say it's a bad tier or it's like Supercards or anything like that. I'm just sort of, I don't know why, but I thought I'd play this tier a lot more. I'm sort of just meh. Maybe we can get lucky in this video and get a tier pull. No, shit. So yeah. So yeah, like I was saying before, I just haven't been that super interested in this tier for some reason. I don't know. Again, I'm not knocking the tier. I'm not knocking the game itself. I just haven't really been. I don't know. But then again, Supercards, 7 seasons. This is probably the last 2 seasons I've really struggled to stay motivated to play the game. I don't know why. I just, I don't know. I just, for whatever reason, it's still been a bit. I haven't had the drive to play it nearly as much as I have in the past. It's gotten worse the last 2 seasons. I mean, it's really now just, I almost have to force myself to play it. I'm looking forward to the the new what is it? I can't think of the name of it. But there's a new supercard basically coming to the App Store. Deck something, Deck Champions or Deck something or other. But I'm interested in that. I'm interested in playing that. That'll be pretty cool. But at the same time, it may force supercards to get off their ass and actually, or Cat Daddy, it may force them to get off their ass and actually do something with the game to make it more enjoyable. Because I think it's sort of one of those things, because it's the only game like it. I mean, because it's the only sort of wrestling-based sort of card battle game, they can sort of just say, well, we'll put out what we want, and if you don't like it, well, what are you going to play? Something else? You know what I mean? So I think the fact that there's no alternative, they can sort of just say, well, you're going to play it anyway, so man. So if there's a new one that's an alternative to Supercards, I would not be surprised if we see Supercards actually having to step it up a bit. And having, I wouldn't be surprised if we see Supercards having to step it up a bit and just having to make the game better to keep people from switching over to another game. So I think it's, there's some whingers out there who are bitching about it, saying, oh, it's, I don't care. And right, yeah. And there's also a QR code, a new QR code, which if I can, I'll get it on the stream for you, but at some point. But yeah, there's a new QR code, which basically gives you a bunch of ingredients for the fusions. I'm back on my mouse. What am I doing? Go away, mouse. Actually, what I'll do is I'll try and see if I can get this QR code to pop up for you. Okay, so there you go, guys. There's the new QR code. Hopefully that works for you. I'll leave it up for a couple of seconds, but again, I don't like doing the QR codes because YouTube has been, YouTube has got a habit of banning people for doing QR codes for whatever reason. There have been a couple that I've heard of that have been sort of gotten strikes against their name or been banned for doing it. I don't know why, but yeah. But there's the QR code if you need it. It basically gives you gloves, I think, and masks or something like that. It could throw you a couple of capes, but of course not. That would be, that would be actually helping people get something decent. So yeah, so that's the QR code. Hopefully that can help you a bit. But we got an ambush. Don't really need it. I think we've already got one. In fact, I know I've got one. But yeah. Let's just get rid of that. So it basically gives you a bunch of ingredients. Like I said, it would be great if they gave you some capes. That would help. But unfortunately, no capes. Like I said, not much to do today because it's basically just I'm basically just doing a few draft picks. I'll play some matches in a minute, but there really isn't much to do. Just waiting for this to. There we go. I don't know what it is with Nox, but I'm having a lot of trouble with Nox. So let's see. Yeah, Nox has just, for some reason, Nox has just been driving me up the freaking wall. It's just been so slow. Some gloves. So they've increased the gloves. You may hear some noise in a minute. I've got cats that have just decided to start wandering around. I don't know what it is. Every time I decide to try and make a video, they decide that they want to come out and make noise. I swear they do it just to... If I didn't know any better, I swear they was trying to sabotage me and my videos. But yeah, the drop rate's a little bit better, but as far as the gloves and that, but yeah. I'm assuming, and I haven't had this confirmed because again, I haven't been playing a lot of Supercards, and nor have I been reading up on it. But I'm pretty sure that the capes aren't pullable off the board. Or then again, they may be, but they may be just incredibly hard to pull off the board. But there's always something with Supercards. It's sort of there's always an ingredient that isn't gettable off the board. You know what I mean? Again, it might be pullable off the board, but I've got my doubts. Because I've done a lot of draft pool, and then mostly getting gloves. MVP. I don't think that's a pro. Is that a... Do I have that, or have I gotten rid of it? Now, I wouldn't have gotten rid of it. I'm pretty sure I would not have gotten rid of that. I'm pretty sure I wouldn't have gotten rid of it. I'm pretty sure I would have kept... I wouldn't have gotten rid of Pro... I wouldn't have gotten rid of a Pro Forged. I imagine... Oh, God, I'd have the shit if I did. Because it means because I could have used that. I could have dusted it, but... I'm pretty sure I didn't. Let's see, Pro. Excuse me. No. I didn't think I did. I was pretty positive that I didn't. No, I love that image. Just keep it. I was pretty damn sure that we. I was pretty damn sure that I didn't get rid of that. Because it would make much sense, because that's still stronger than the SummerSlam base card. So there's definitely no way I would have wasted. Okay, so you know what? We're gonna play. Ooh, crap! Wild Wednesday. Did I miss that? I don't think I did it. I didn't do Wild Wednesday. I totally forgot about it. Again, to be honest with you, that's the thing. I'm sort of should we? Screw it. Might as well recharge. I barely recharge. I very rarely recharge it. Oh, I can't even recharge. Considering the amount of draft picks, yes, that's awfully strange. Considering the amount of draft picks I've been doing, could I be bothered recharging? Screw it. I'll just recharge. Let's see. I'll just recharge one of these. Who cares? I really could not care less. Actually, I'll try and show you something. If I've said this before, you can actually skip the videos and still get your rewards. This works for everything. You will lose your reward. Well, who cares? I'll still skip. and then boom, you get 2 energy. So you can skip King of the Ring recharges, you can skip PvP bouts, you can skip your free packs in the store. You can pretty much skip mostly anything. Again, I've said that before, but I'd just like to say it just in case people didn't know it, or they didn't hear it last time I said it, or I think a lot of people would know that, but some people wouldn't. No, not flammable one. We'll go for yourself. No shit. Which, by the way, you already know what card I got actually out of that extreme pack or whatever it is opening I did not too long ago. We may not be doing anything actually. The way this is going. Why is it this Nox is just lagging like a bitch? But yeah, you know what card I got, so it's a waste of time, trying to hide it. But it was a biggie, so it was a pretty powerful biggie. Again, I wasn't going to mention it, but I'm not going to get through this video without you seeing it. In fact, I've already blown it. I think I showed you it when I went to my deck right after I said I won't spoil it. But yeah, it was a biggie, so again, if I remember to, I'll put that link in the not comment section, in the description or the comment section, whichever I remember. Wherever I put it, I don't know. It'll be one of them. Again, this video is not going to be anything exciting. This is not going to be a video for this is not going to be an attraction video. This video is not going to pull in big numbers because it's basically a video for people who just want to watch a bit of Supercards without anything special. Like I said, definitely things will pick up around the Halloween event if they do not screw it up. If it's boring, then I'll still probably play it. Even if it's pay to play and it's really difficult to get cards. I'll still play it because I still want to get some Halloween cards. I love the Halloween event, but hopefully they don't screw it up. But last year's was all right. I miss the pumpkins. I miss the things like that where you collect pumpkins and then they turn into superstars. That was pretty cool. The fusions. You remember when you were guaranteed fusions? How amazing was that when you were guaranteed a fusion? You were actually guaranteed a card. That was so cool. Now it's pot luck, take a chance, percentage. And they kind of wonder why the game is sort of flatlining a little bit. And that's why. It's just, you can't be a casual player. And I mean that sincerely. I love Supercards. I'm not knocking Supercards. I don't want to be, someone who's perceived as being a whinger or a Supercard hater, because I love Supercards. I've been playing since Season 1. And no matter how pay to play it gets, I'll continue to play it because I love it. But, the casual player is becoming extinct because it's... You can't really just, like the way it used to be, you didn't have to be a full-on player. You could sit there and say, okay, I'm going to play for half an hour a day, or something like that, and get a couple of ingredients, and then at least, even if I get enough for 1 or 2 fusions, at least I'll be guaranteed to get a Halloween card or a Christmas card or something like that. Now, you got to play around the clock to even have a chance of potentially getting one, and even if you get enough ingredients for 5 or 6 fusions, you're not guaranteed to get one. And I think that's the thing. I think that's the thing that sort of turns a lot of people off Supercards now. Unless you're willing to spend money to be guaranteed to get cards. And even then, you sort of weren't. Even now, like back then, you could actually buy cards that guaranteed you a new card. Now, again, even those packs now are percentages. They used to have packs going back a couple of seasons where, there'd be a Halloween pack where you'd be guaranteed to get a new Halloween card. Now it's literally, you spend 1,000 credits, 2,000 credits on a pack and you get 3 cards in it, and you may not even be guaranteed to get a card. So even the pay-to-play players are getting the middle finger. Because people say, oh, you got to pay to play the week. Well, not necessarily. Like, you saw that the other day with me. I decided to buy that pack, and apart from the guaranteed biggie at the end, like, I got crap. I got a Jeff Hardy WrestleMania 37, which was pretty cool, but only because it was something to collect. But other than that, like, the rest of the cards were crap. So you're not guaranteed, even if you pay to play. So, so it's. I love Supercards, but it's not doing it's not doing a great job of attracting players to stay or new players to come in. And I don't think they fully get that, making a few miniature changes would actually help a lot. Lowering the price of credits would help drastically. If not lower the price of credits, if you improve the odds, more people would spend money. Right now, you're spending. I don't even want to comprehend what it is. What I spend? What I'd have to spend. I think it's like Is it $150 or something? I could be wrong. I'll have a look in a minute, but $150 or something for 1,500 credits or something like that. Or something like that. Hang on, what is it? 15,000 credits, I should say. $150 or something for 15,000 credits. That's not even 3 packs. That's not even 3, of the big packs. That's 2 big packs, and you're guaranteed to get Jack, So it kind of is. Like, if you have a look at it, $150 for 15,000 credits. Now, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. If you're legitimately paying for your credits, like myself, I don't get a lot of credits. I usually get my credits when there's a sale. That's the only time I get them. I've never spent $150. I've never spent $150 on credits. I'm not that moronic to do that. You are either incredibly wealthy or you're a brain dead moron. I'm sorry, but it's the truth. You are either wealthy, brain dead moron, or you are hacking the game or something like that. Using third party credits or some shit. I don't know. But like, when you look at this, like, that's not even 3 packs. So if you get that 15,000 credits, you get 2 packets, right, of cards. And if you look at the odds on these things, you're not guaranteed, like, to get a SummerSlam card. I think that's the thing. If you were guaranteed a SummerSlam card, people would spend more money. But people would be willing to spend the money. People would be willing to go out and say, okay, well, it'll cost me $150, but if I can get 2 SummerSlams guaranteed out of it, okay, well, maybe I'll spend that much money. But to spend that much money, and not be guaranteed of anything, would you stop making that noise? I'm talking to my cat, by the way. It's doing that weird thing. You know when they sort of, make that gurgly sound while they're gnawing at themselves. I don't know what the hell it's doing, but it's. Anyway, when you're when you're spending that much money, you want to be at least guaranteed something. So, I mean, if they made the credits cheaper or they increased the odds, people would be more likely to spend. One thing that really annoys me is the card space. Increase the card space. Now, they sit there and one of the arguments is, it's difficult to do. How difficult is it? Seriously. Increase the card space. What you could be doing is legacy cards. Give them their own section. Take them away and don't have them count towards your... Could you imagine if the legacy cards were not counted towards your deck, your total deck amount? Like, literally, your legacy cards count towards your deck space. So if that wasn't the case, if you didn't have to worry about your legacy cards, you would have a hell of a lot more space. You wouldn't have to increase the space. You know what I mean? Like, you wouldn't have to increase the space for your cards if you made legacy cards a separate thing. Have legacy cards and active cards. Maybe have like 100 spots or 200 spots for legacy cards and 350 spots for active cards. You wouldn't have a problem then. But they don't increase the space, and they keep bringing out all these new cards that you're supposed to be collecting, because it is a collector's game. If you have a look at the way it's described, collect your favourite suit. Well, you can't collect shit, because you got to get rid of half the crap. I had to start up a new account just for collecting. That's why I will not spend, I will not, on this account, go after collectibles. If there's anything I want to collect, I'll do it on my other account. Because I'll end up having to delete it on this account just to play the damn game. So that's another thing. I'd love to see trading in the game. I know you can't do trading on the active cards because, let's be realistic, that's Pandora's box you don't want to open. If you go bringing in active cards, trading on the active cards, what's going to happen is you're going to have certain people who, hack the game, will have their own account. What they'll do is they'll create a second account. They will hack the game. They will use third-party credits, and they will just buy pack after pack, load themselves up with the biggest, baddest cards in the tier, and then they'll trade those cards to their main account, what they play, to get an advantage. So you can't have it, obviously, on the active, cards. I get that. But I'd love to see it on the legacy cards. It would be so great to be able to trade legacy cards. They're useless. I mean, not useless, but they're useless. You can't use them, let's be honest. They're collectibles. It would be great to be able to trade legacy cards. There are legacy cards that I've got that people want. Like, I've got an Enzo Amore Halloween card that I got a mate who he loves Enzo. And I talked to him about trading. He said he said to me, if I could trade that card with you, I'd give you 50 legacy cards for that one card. He said, I just want it. So that would be great if you could trade legacy cards, because there are a lot of legacy cards that I haven't been able to get because, I actually lost my original account. Nothing shady. I lost it before the end of season 1, so I had to start again before. And this is the account here. I had to start this account just before season 1 finished, I should say. So my account, where is it? My original account, bloody mouse again. Get out of there. See, I originally had my my first account, which was just I can't even remember what the name was, but I had my original account for the whole of season 1 because I was playing from day dot, from the first, I think within a day or two of it hitting the store. It was actually the iOS store at the time I was playing it on. Where is it? I was playing on my iPad at the time, my old school iPad that's now a dinosaur, and I think it was maybe a day or two before season 1 finished. I lost my account. It just, I don't know, I literally, my iPad, it crashed, and that was the end of it. I didn't get it back because it wasn't saved. I don't even know if they had saving at the time, like linking. It wasn't linked. I don't even know if they had it. Did they even have linking at that time? I couldn't tell you. My life depended on it, but yeah, I lost my account, so I had to start again, which was disappointing because I had a couple of event cards and whatnot, or a couple of fusions and whatnot. But yeah, not much you can do about it. But I had to start again, and this was the account that I started. So see, that's my season. Well, I can't show you that, but that's my season 1 card. Because I started this account 2 days or something before my season 1 card. So again, I started this account 2 or 3 days before season 1 finished, and so I had to do a mad dash and get as many cards as I could. And unfortunately, I didn't get a lot of them. So I mean, I got a few. Probably got about 30, 40 or something, 50, something like that. But yeah, but it was annoying. Because I lost a lot of cool cards, but but that was just the way it was. But yeah, so I would love to be able to trade legacy cards because I could go back and get some of those cards that I had that I lost. But yeah, there was a lot of cards I had, and the thing is, like, wrestlers that are no longer in the thing. Like AJ Lee, I had an AJ Lee. I had a couple of AJ Lees. I had a couple of Jack Swaggers. I had a couple of wrestlers that are no longer in the game. Unfortunately, and that was just the way it is. I had a couple of I had this pro. Unfortunately, I lost it as a part of the account, but I was able to get that back recently when they bought the was it the birthday pack or something? It was. They need to bring more of those packs back. But yeah, so there were a few cards that I was able to get, but unfortunately, the majority of the season 1 cards that I had, I unfortunately lost. I thought I had a lot more season 1s in there. Maybe I didn't. Oh, hang on, I've gotten rid of a lot of season 1s, I suppose, yeah. I have gotten rid of a lot of them over the years. But, yeah. Would you stop that? You pain in the ass. Okay. Is that gurgling and licking coming up on the... Hey, you... If you can hear that gurgling and that licking, that's my cat grooming itself literally 2 inches from the speaker, or the microphone. I don't know what it is with cats when you're doing something. They just like to sit their big ass in front of everything. Like if I'm on my laptop or my computer, they'll just plonk their ass on the keyboard and just start licking their crotch. Like he's doing now. He's licking his crotch right in front of the speaker. So you're probably getting an unpleasant noise coming through the speaker. But yeah, I lost a lot of my season 1 cards. And I had to start fresh. And I was able to get a few of them back on this account before season 1 finished. And over the years, obviously, they've dropped a couple of season 1 packs in the store for free. That I've gotten a couple from there. But yeah. But I'd love trading for that very reason, to allow me to go back and get some of these cards that I have missed, or that I've lost, I should say, and some that I've missed too, because there's still some that I never got that are still in the game. Like there's a few Natalia cards that I never got that I would have liked to be able to get a hold of, but unfortunately, they weren't. I haven't been able to get them. They're still there. If they bring back the season 1 packs and that, you can still get them in them, but I just haven't been able to get one. So, but in general, trading would be great because there's cards that I'd love to be able to get that I can't get now. Obviously, because those wrestlers are gone. Like the Emma, I had a couple of Emmas that I've got, but I never got the SummerSlam Emma. I think it was SummerSlam. I can't even remember what SummerSlam was. It was SummerSlam. We're 21 now, 20 last time, 19, 18, was it SummerSlam 18? SummerSlam 18, 18, 17, something like that. It's been a bloody long, there's been that many SummerSlam tiers. Was it the very? No, it wasn't the first time. Was it the first time? Oh no, I don't know. It was basically. It's been. I got COVID brain right now. That is a thing, by the way. COVID brain. That is a real thing. Science says it's a real thing. Please stop licking yourself in front of my microphone. Oh God! I hope you can't hear this. I really hope you can't hear this sloppy sound that they're making. It's really. I got 3 of them doing it. I don't know what it is with cats. It's in unison. They all start licking themselves simultaneously. One does it, they all start doing it. It's like yawning. Somebody yawns, and Lord help you if you're in an elevator with half a dozen people and someone yawns. It's like an orchestra. But you shut up. So yeah, I don't know what else we're gonna do. We're gonna play a couple of wars, and like I said, I'm just trying to stretch out the video a little bit because I know you guys. I want to do some, supercard content, but there's not much to do. Like I said, it's pretty in between events, and sort of. I won't obviously be playing. I won't be playing LMS, but I'll probably do war game. I'll probably do some war games. I will do war games depending on the. Actually, I'll probably, even if it is a male, which is more than likely going to be, I'll still probably do it. I will do war games, and I'll record some footage of war games and whatnot. Most likely, unless it's a terrible card that I just don't think he's going to. But even if it's a really bad card, like a low, even if it's a really bad card, it's probably still going to be a strong card in general, because it's, I think they are a pro basically, and that's I said it before. That's the future for me for supercards. They need to get rid of pros in events. Keep pros for bases. Have base cards and have their pros there. But when it comes to events, get rid of the pros. And the reason for that is, if every event is like War Games and LMS, where the card is just worth a pro, well, not LMS, but War Games. If every event is like War Games, where the card is a pro, or like Giants Unleashed, where the card's a pro, pretty sure Giants Unleashed is a pro still, isn't it? Like, it's worth a pro. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it is. But again, if every event had a card that was worth a pro, it would mean every event there'd be a different card to collect. You wouldn't have to worry about getting the pro, and so every event would be exciting because it'd be a new card to collect, and you wouldn't have to grind for a pro, and so more people would play. There'd be none of this. Well, you know what? I don't want this card, or I missed out on this card, so I'm not going to bother with the next event. I'm just gonna sit it out. At least if it's if you don't like the card, you can say, well, I'm not going to play this event, but you'll play the next one. Or if you don't want to grind, you're more than happy to play this, because I'm going to, if I'm going to grind, at least I'll get a pro out of it, like a pro strength card out of it. I won't have to grind 2 events. That's just the way I feel. That's the way they should do it for me. That's the way they should do it. That's just how I feel. Keep pros for the base cards, but shit, doesn't matter. Wasn't even thinking when I did that. But yeah, keep your base card. Have your pros strictly for base cards, but have the event cards as a pro, straight up. Pro. That way you don't have to grind 2 events. You can just grind the 1 event and get the card. There we go. Trainable. No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. For God's sakes. I swear to God, Supercards just aren't together. Not Supercards, Nox, I should say. Yeah, well, as I was saying, I would really like it if you could just... I would love it if Supercards, like I said, got rid of pros and just had... no, thank you. I'm not doing that. I'd love it if Supercards just had, you know, just base cards for the tiers. Oh, not base cards, pro cards for the base, and have one card for the events that are basically as powerful as a pro. It would, again, as I said, it would make it easier. You wouldn't have to grind 2 events, and if you didn't want to go for that card, you didn't have to. You just see that one event, and then the next event that comes along, or the next event, I should say, I was going to say PvP, but the next event, you know, you can play it. You don't have to sit out 2 events like now. Like if you miss one event card, you got to sit out a second event because it's not worth getting a single. If you're serious, it's not worth. If you're being serious, it's not worth getting a single. But if you had one card that's worth a pro, like the Bulldog card was, where is it? If every event was basically, not the Bulldog, what was it? What was that? Not Bulldog, it wasn't Bulldog, what was I thinking? I can't think of it now. Tony Storm. If every card was like this Tony Storm, and you got rid of the ranking on it, obviously, but if every event had a card that was worth a pro, as opposed to having to collect 2 pros, it would be so much better when you think about it. Like, if every card was like this Tony Storm card, where you play the event, you get the card, and you get a card that's worth a pro, you level up, and it's as strong as a pro. It would mean you could have a different card every event, so things would be fresh. And if you didn't want to get the card, if you weren't interested in the Tony Storm, just say, you could say, well, I don't want this card, so I'm going to sit out. And you wouldn't have to sit out 2 events, you could just sit out the 1 event. And so more people would play it, more people would be interested in it, it'd be less boring, it'd be less time consuming. But again, that's just my opinion. I know a lot of people aren't going to like that idea, because a lot of people like it the way it is, but you know, who wants to grind for, seriously, 3 days and then back it up for another 3 days? Like, you're basically grinding for 6 days. Do you not realize that, people? You are literally grinding for 6 days. Unless you spend money. Then you can get it done quickly. But, that's just my opinion. I just think it would be so much better if it did it that way. Holy crap, we've been recording for nearly 50 minutes. Okay, so, well, we might wrap it up soon. Yeah, I don't want to drag this out too long, because this is going to be boring as batshit. Like I said, there's really nothing to do. I might just look at, I don't know, I might just grab something from the store. I don't know, I might not, depending on, again, there's nothing really there. I don't know, I just, I'm not doing that, I'm not doing that, extreme pack thing. 9,000 credits. It's a bit steep. It shouldn't cost that much, honestly. It should not cost that much. It should cost, either improve the drop rates or lower the price. Like, 9,000 credits is a lot. But if it was like, what, I don't know, if it was like 7,000 credits, be different. it's, what is it, 5,000 credits, 5,500 credits to get a chance at getting a SummerSlam card. So maybe because it's a special card, maybe make it an extra, maybe make it 7,000 credits. That way you sort of, you guarantee the card, but you're getting a profit. But spending 9,000 credits for a SummerSlam card, or just the current tier card in general, it's a bit much. It really is a bit much. So, yeah. That's just my opinion, but, I was hoping we'd get a tier pool on this, but, I think we're a little, I don't know, we're due, we are due. But, yeah, we'll wrap it up soon. May do a couple more draft picks. I may see how far we are away from a dust board pick. I haven't been paying attention to that, but yeah. That's another thing you could do to improve the game, the dust board. If you could make the dust board, if you could dust cards that you get out of packs, that would be great. Not packs you pay for, because again, that would be unfair to free players. But if you could dust cards in the free pack, or from Wild Wednesday, any pack that you get for free, if you could dust those cards, that would be, again, another big help. But, I don't know. There's a lot of things. I could sit here for hours and talk about things that, could improve the game. There's some things that would absolutely improve the game. There are things that would be controversial, if you think about it. Things like getting rid of deck lowering. Yeah, I know, people are going to lose their shit here and that, but I feel sorry for, free players who have, really, pay the play players, or even free players who've just gotten really lucky, lowering their deck and just, you've got players in SummerSlam 21 plus tier lowering their deck down to, like King of the Ring's probably the worst. You've got people lowering their decks, SummerSlam players lowering their decks 2 or 3 tiers and just destroying people in King of the Ring. For what purpose? To get a card that's 2 or 3 tiers lower than what you are? Like, I've never understood that. I've never understood lowering your deck for King of the Ring. I've never understood that. I mean, yeah, okay, what, fusion food? Is that what you're doing it for? For leveling up? I just don't see the point of it. Lowering your deck, like, I'm SummerSlam. What am I? Am I in King of the Ring? Am I SummerSlam or Forged here? I don't know, I can't remember. But, because I don't play King of the Ring a lot. I usually just hit it and leave it, but, I don't understand. I couldn't understand. I have no desire to lower my deck 3 tiers and destroy some plays in King of the Ring. Like, I have no desire to lower my deck to WrestleMania or Behemoth tier or something like that, and then destroy people just to get a Behemoth card. What's a Behemoth card going to do for me? I just never got that side of King of the Ring. Why you want to lower your deck in King of the Ring to destroy players to get a free card that is useless to you because you're 3 or 4 tiers higher than it? I never got it. I never got it. Yeah, that's just my opinion again. But deck lowering would help a lot of people out if it wasn't there. But again, I know that's controversial because people like to lower their decks. But you wouldn't have to lower your deck if there was no deck lowering, because most people lower their deck. Majority of people lower their deck because they've got to lower their deck because everyone else above them lowers their deck, which means they can't win the game. Like that's, a lot of people lower their deck, not to cheat, but a lot of people lower their deck because they've got no choice but to, because the people there are people who lower their deck to get an unfair advantage, and then the people who they're getting the unfair advantage over have to lower their deck just so they can have a chance at winning a game, and then the people who are now being screwed by those people who have had to lower their deck, they then have to lower their deck because they can't compete with the people who have lowered their deck to get away from the other people who are lowering their deck. And then it just keeps repeating itself. So eventually everybody lowers their deck. For me, I've actually found, I've said this before, I'm having more luck. Like, if you have a look at this in War, I'm playing SummerSlam Plus. I could lower my deck to, I could sit here and excuse me, I could sit here, and I've said this before, but I could sit here, and I could lower my deck, okay, and go down the Forge. But I'm going to have more trouble winning a game in Forged here with this deck than I am by playing here. I know it sounds ridiculous, but it's the case because everybody in SummerSlam Plus tier pretty much lowers their deck. And so you're only really left with, you know, people, like, everybody I'm facing in SummerSlam Plus are actually weaker than my cards. I don't know, I've just found that if I tried to lower my deck to Forge, I'd get cremated by really strong cards. But for some weird reason, when I stay here Plus, I don't remember the last time I've lost a game in War. I can't remember the last time I've lost a game. But if I was to lower my deck to Forge, I guarantee you I'd get smoked. But anyway, that's just my opinion. You know, people may differ and people may not like it, and that's fair enough. I mean, people may not like what I'm saying, but that's just the way it is. But, what the hell can we do? Let's see. Oop. Oh, no, not Money in the Bank. I actually don't mind Money in the Bank now, because you can sort of set it and leave it, and just, you sort of, that's the thing, you know, that's the thing about Money in the Bank that I actually don't mind, with the automatic playing thing. But the fact that you can set it and sort of just pick your deck out and then just let it go, and just all you got to do is come back and press play and then walk off again. I like that. That's why I'm playing Money in the Bank a lot now. I'm actually playing a lot more Money in the Bank than I used to. I never touch Money in the Bank. Never, ever, ever, ever. The most I had contract-wise back in the game when they were contracts was probably 1,000. That was probably the most I've ever had. But, you know, Superstore-wise, though, you know, I'm definitely doing a lot better because, you know, I've wasted a lot. I think I had, not too long ago, I had up around the 60,000-70,000 mark, but I wasted a lot over the, I've wasted a lot since SUPERCARDS, sort of switched to super coins or whatever they call them. But yeah, I never played Money in the Bank. I actually play Money in the Bank a lot because it's you can just go in, hit play, and then just do your thing. And I don't mind doing it. I don't like auto playing during PvP because you got to remember people are playing PvP. And there's nothing worse than getting stuck in a Rumble game with some dickhead who, excuse me if you do it, if you are a dickhead who does that, I mean this with all love, but you are a dick. When they just walk away and leave the game, and you're sitting there, right, and you've got to wait for this thing to frickin' play out, and 5 hours later you finally get it done. It's so annoying. Again, if you are somebody who's auto plays PvP, mean this with love, but you're a dick. You are a dick. Oh my god, again, mean it with love. It's not, I mean it with all love, but you are a dick. It's a lovable dick, let's put it like that. But, nothing worse, Royal Rumble. Oh my god, that's why I hate Royal Rumble, because it's always, if I'm in that situation where I'm going up against someone that's done it, I usually quit, because I just don't have this patience, or I just walk away and just leave it all I play. But yeah, oh god, That's horrible. But at least with Money in the Bank, you can do it because you're not playing against anyone, so it doesn't matter, if you let it play. War's different because War's quick. So if they auto-play War, it's not that long. It is, but it's not. But yeah, I like Money in the Bank now because of that reason. You can auto-play and just collect not contracts, super coins, and yeah, it's pretty cool. So what are we gonna do now? Why I'm here, shall I? Yeah, what the hell? I'm here. I'm not gonna recharge again. No doubt after this. So, which I actually feel bad now that I recharge because I'm not gonna recharge after this. So I probably just screwed this poor guy out of a chance because I'm not gonna win King of the Ring because I'm not gonna recharge. So whoever's coming up against me next is gonna get pretty much an easy win. But I feel sorry for Fay Nugs. I don't know how to. Is that meant to be Fangs? Is that like one of those abbreviation things? I don't know, I'm not hip with the cool speak, but yeah. Again, I feel bad to him because I'm not going to recharge after this, so I'm probably going to win that and then get smashed in the second one in the next match. But yeah, after this, I don't know. What we're going to do now? Usually this is when Supercard is pretty boring in between events. It's different if you're playing a team event or something like that. But I'm not on. I've got a team, but it's not active. I used to have a team, an old team that's but you basically ended up with like one or two players who legitimately wanted to play, and the rest of them just sort of leached, and it was just and then you had other people who got, not only did you have people that were just trying to leech, but you also had people come on that were abusive to other players, and it got to the point where I just got over. And then you were having to grind so hard for the main event, like the events, like Last Man Standing and whatnot. Then you get a team event straight after that you'd have to grind, and then you have to go into another event that you have to go. So you're never getting a break. So I stopped playing team events for that reason, because it allowed me to have at least 24, 48 hours break. I wouldn't have to, I didn't have to grind 24/7. It got so just stressful grinding 24/7. But especially if you're on a team that you got a lot of people leeching. But yeah, so I stopped doing it. I do have a current team, but again, there's no one on it for that reason. I don't want to do it. I've never been a big fan of Battleground. Son of a bitch. I'm going back to the mouse. Yeah, I've never been a big fan of Battleground. So, that's one thing I never wanted to do. But a lot of players want to do it, but I've never been a big fan of it. It's not horrible, but I just, but yeah, the team thing wasn't overly. I don't know, it wasn't something I was overly thrilled at, and having to play it all the time. There are times where you just don't want to do a team event, and I definitely, I tried with my team when I had one to make it as sort of as stress-free as I can, just relax. No one is obligated to grind 24/7 as long as you just have a go, try and play a little bit each event. That's all. There's some teams out there that are just, if you miss one event, they cut you from the. And that's a little harsh. People have reasons for not playing 24/7. Not everybody can grind around the clock. That's another reason why I got rid of it. I played it regularly, but it just got toxic. Like, you'd have players that couldn't play 24/7, and so you had players who were playing 24/7 who were abusing the other players for not playing. I got to that point where I just said, right, we're done. I disbanded the team and I created a new one, but then I thought, forget, we're not doing it. And I have not. My God, I don't remember I don't think I've ever. The team's never been functional ever. This new team, so I just don't like. Yeah, I don't know. I just team events just. I'm not sure if I'll ever start one up. Like, if I'd ever start playing team stuff again, I don't know. But yeah. Another thing about it that annoyed me was people, wanted to be in a team, but it took time to build that up as well. You also had to find players, and people were like, I'd had people sign like with the new team. I'd had people send invites, and you thought, oh well, when I first started trying to put one together, you'd accept the invites. Okay, well, you can be on the team, and then, are we playing it? No, well, we got to get a certain amount of members, man. So, and then they just leave the team. It was hard to keep people, because unless you had a team done like that straight away, they'd pack the shits and take off. It takes time to get players. Not everybody. You got to weed out, the ones who are going to leech, and you got to try and get a team together that's going to play from time to attempt to play, and people just would bitch if the team wasn't ready to go. And you could always tell they were the ones who was kind of, they were the ones that were sort of there to leech. You just had a feeling that, because they were there. Are we playing? We're not playing. One go, something else. I don't know, but it just became so much of a hassle, team events, and I absolutely just hated doing them. So I haven't done them for a couple of seasons. I think it's been 3 or 4. I missed pushing 4 seasons or something. I don't know. Was it? I don't know. How long has it been? 2, 3 seasons, 4 seasons since I've done a team event. Yeah, I don't know. Because I just haven't had the energy to do it. Because it's round the clock. You're doing it round the clock. Supercards. You're playing the main event, like you're playing Road to Glory, and then you finish that, and then you're grinding Road to Glory, and then you finish that, and you're grinding a team event, and you finish that, and then you're having another event, and then you never get a break, and it becomes really draining. That's why I've enjoyed not doing team events, because it's like I grind the event if I want to, and then I get 2 days or something. You get 2-3 days. Well, you get, what is it? I think it's 24 hours for the event to start, and then I think you get a day, 24, and then so you get about 2 days, or I think isn't it 2 or 3 days break between events, which I really enjoy, or 2 days break between events, something like that, which I've enjoyed. Like, I've loved, the fact that I've gone. I didn't play Road to Glory. I didn't play Ring Domination, and I'm not going to play LMS. So I'm literally going to have over 9 days, isn't it? Something like that. It's 3 days of pop each event, isn't it? So we're going to have, plus the load time, like the time it takes. So what is it? So it was like 24 hours, then 3 days, and then so you're looking at like 10, isn't it about 10, 11 days over the space of 3 events break? No, is it more? I think it's more. I forgot the team events, because you play 3. Like it was 3 days that I didn't play for Road to Glory. 3 days I didn't play for Ring Dom. 3 days I'm not going to play for LMS, so that's 9. Plus the load-in times there and after, that's a day, so that's another 3 days, so that's 10, 11, 12. And then you've got the 24 hours for the team event in between. So like I said, yeah, that's my God. Now that I think about it, I've had literally so much free time, and it's been so stress-free, not having to grind. Supercards. It's been a blast. You don't realise how time-consuming this game can be. But yeah. But it's just... And that's why I sort of stopped the team events, because it could become really grinding. Especially if you're on a team that is, that is active, really active. It's just like you can't take a break because you risk getting kicked off. And you know, I've always thought that the team should be fun. Supercards should be fun, and Supercards isn't fun at the best of times, and team events are even less fun when you're on a really poor team. Like that is just run by dictatorship. Like, team events should be just, for me, I've always looked at team events is the main event is the main event, like, is the single player event. They're the main events, right? They're the special cards. They're the event cards. The team events are just base cards. There's nothing special about them, okay? So they shouldn't be ruled with dictatorship. It should be a stress-free thing. You grind the main event card. Like, you grind LMS to get this card if you want to, and then when this is finished, you kick back and just relaxingly play a bit of team event. You play a little bit of the team event just to get a little bit of, just to relax, just to get a card. If you get the card, you get the card. If you don't get the card, you don't get the card. If you don't get the main card, you don't get the main card. There's no use going berserk and banning players and kicking players off teams just because you didn't get a crappy base card. That's what I mean. Like, that's one of the reasons why I stopped doing the team event, because it became toxic. I created my own for that reason, and it was toxic because of the people that were coming into it. So I got rid of it, disbanded it, created a new one, and I thought, I couldn't be bothered dueling this again. So I stopped doing it. But again, team events should be a bit of fun. You know what I mean? Team events should be just fun and stress-free. Because like I said, Supercards, this shit here, Last Man Standing, Road to Glory, that shit's stress-free enough. That's stressful enough, I should say. Team events shouldn't be stressful. It should be just, a place where you can just casually play, have a bit of banter, conversation, in the chat or whatever, and just enjoy it. And then if you get the card, if you get the base card, you get the base card. If not, well, meh. That's the thing. That's why I'm not against having lower tier players on the team, because lower tier players are a bit more appreciative. I found, like, I've just found that in the times that I had when I had an event, when I had a team, I found that the top tier players were the ones that were the assholes, were the ones that would But I found that the players that were a little bit lower in the tier was just, they were just grateful to get a card that they normally wouldn't be able to get. So think about that, when putting the team together. Don't always necessarily say, don't necessarily say no to lower tier players. Because they are base cards, just what people forget. They're not event cards. But anyway, guys, we may wrap it up there because we have been banging on a little too much. Let's see, is there anything? How can we wrap this video up? That is there, by the way. I'll show you. That is the team. Again, it's not active, so for the love of God, don't bombard me. Don't bombard me, ask me. Can I be honest? Because you'll be wasting your sweet ass time, because it's not something that it's not something that is happening right now. I'm not doing it. I'll even get rid of that required. What have I got? Required behemoth. See, that's probably something I'll even lower. I don't know. But yeah, they're my two accounts, by the way. I play both of them. That's why they're there. But yeah, that's the thing. That's why I stopped it. I stopped doing team events because they'll just, again, as it says here. Where is my that seemed to. Didn't there used to be a message underneath, like a Oh, team tag. Was that? Maybe I didn't do that. I could have sworn there was one. I could have sworn it used to have like a punchline underneath, like, because mine used to be no quits. You know, no, actually, no. Was it have fun, no quits, or something? And that was basically a stern message to anyone that wanted to be a dick about it. And just but yeah, maybe they got rid of that. I don't know. But yeah, again, it's just something I don't do anymore because I just got so sick of it. It was just Supercard was less grindy back then too. But what can we do? Yeah, again, many apologies because we haven't done much in this video. Again, it's just this was sort of an off the cuff thing, and I've taken, oh god, it's an hour and 16 minutes. Jesus Christ. Again, it's just sort of been a last minute thing. I haven't done Supercards in a couple of days. I thought I'll just sit here and play a bit and just give you some content. I mean, it's not great content. There was an issue. This has been going on for I don't know how long. So what I usually do is go in here. Usually I get out and get back into the game, but I don't want to be doing that. Let's see. But that has happened. There you go. It's back. That happens a lot. I don't know why. Again, you can quit and get, I said this before, you can quit the ad and get the reward. Still surprised how many people don't know this. I mean, I'm not saying, for the love of God, don't bombard the comment section saying, no, I knew that. I know. Some people know that, but a lot of people surprisingly don't know that. But yeah. Again, it hasn't been a chock-a-block video full of content. It's just me being rambling on, boring you senseless. But yeah, I haven't done it in a couple of, I haven't done Supercards in a while, so I just thought, I'll record a little bit. There's really, anyway, just lost my train of thought. Anyway, I totally lost my train of thought. Anyway. Yeah, so there's nothing much to buy. They're not... I'm not really keen on spending 9,000 credits, so... what do we got here? It was so... I was so pissed off they removed that Natalia. Was it the WrestleMania 36 Natalia? You got from, the event. I can't... Not the event, I can't remember what it was, actually. It was, something with... You had Christian and Natalia and... you collected, bloody... Amiga, I think Amiga and stuff. I think it was this Amiga event or whatever it was. And there was an Natalia card there. Really wanted to get it. I couldn't get it because it was rather expensive to get it. I mean, it was basically pay to play. It was such a horrible thing. But they ended up having it in one of these packs, and they freaking removed it. I'm sure it was this pack it was in. They removed it. It's like, it was actually removed, I think, a while back. I just couldn't believe it. But, yeah. See, these are cool for your collector's account, but for me, they just take up unnecessary space, and I end up having to delete them. These are cool. The money in the banks. I know people do complain. A lot of people have complained that, you know, these are in there because people grind for these, and people are pretty self-centered. They sort of don't like people getting them easy, but I mean, so what? Like if I spent 40-something thousand contracts or whatever, 30,000 contracts was it at the time on a card, or 40 or 22,000 super coins on the card, and then 6-8 months, a year later, it's in here. I don't care. I'd love them to bring event cards. I'd love them to bring old event cards, and they're no longer. I would love it if they allowed you to get old event cards from past seasons. They're no longer relevant. Like there would be people who would bitch, but I spend money on that. I don't give two shits. Like, if I spend credits to get an event card, I don't give a shit if I don't know, what have I got here? What have I got here in the current tier? What have I got? Vanguard was, I think Vanguard was one, and I think, what was another low tier one? I WrestleMania 36, I think. I can't remember if I got, like, for example, this was a Giants Unleashed, if I'm not mistaken. If they put that in a pack, like if you could go to the Super Coin store and you could get an old event card like that, do you think I care? I wouldn't give two shits. I wouldn't care. If this, why didn't I get the pro to that? What was the event? There had to have been an event. I didn't get the pro. That was Ringdom. Oh, hang on. Maybe it was Road to Glory. Maybe that's why. I didn't have the patience. But again, do you think I'd care if somebody got that out of a free pack, out of a Super Coins pack in the Super Coin store? If somebody spent like 2,000 Super Coins to get an event card from a past season, do you think I'd give a shit? No, I wouldn't. I would love to see them do that. I'd love to be able to get some old Season 1 event cards that I never, that I missed out on. But, again, my, like, even if they're not current ones, like, which is understandable, I can understand current ones, like, Legacy, though. You should be able to put Legacy cards, Legacy event cards should be available in the Supercoin store, just for a collectible. What the hell? I don't give two shits if there's a Season 1 Legacy card that I got that someone else can get for credits. I don't care if I have to spend some money on it to get it. I don't care. Who cares? It's useless. You're never going to use it in a game. I mean, don't be so petty. I'd love to see that. But yeah, what can we do here? What can we do to finish off this game? Well, this video. What can we do to finish off this boring, long-winded video? And this basically just be me. This is basically just be me playing a few games and ranting about nothing. Should we? Love to get a pro to that. That would be so cool. There's nothing really here that I want. That's the thing. That I do. I never got that. I have bought a few of these in the past, and I got nothing but the New Day, the bottom ones. The New Day and the Undertaker. Yeah. Maybe we should do that. One of those, and maybe what's here? What do we have here? No, there's anything there I really want. Maybe one of those. Okay, so what the hell? We'll do one of those, and we may finish off with... What can you get out of this? Maybe one of those. Maybe one of those. Don't hold me to it. Do not hold me to it. Maybe one of those. I'm not doing the 10,000, 9,000 credit thing. Okay. If I had more credits, I probably would. But so, what the hell? Let's do it. Let's start with a mixed bag. No, hang on. Yeah, mixed bag. Okay, so hopefully we can get something decent out of this. I would never normally waste money on super coins on this, but I'm willing to do it because I can get these super coins back rather easy with money in the bank now. Because you don't have to grind it. You can just play it and just let it flow. I love the Alexa Bliss though. I know I'm probably going to get something I've got, or if it's a new day, I'm going to lose my shit. Oh! Whoa. Oh, mama. Holy shite. Holy shite. Whoa. Whoa. That is the one that I wanted out of all these. That is the one I wanted most. Just remember that. I don't want to get another one of those. I don't want to risk. I may even get another one of those. I may. What can we get here? Anything from the horror show under is not going to be good because I've got all them. I've got most of them, I should say. There's nothing I really want out of this. That's why I sort of like the other pack. We're going to get one of these anyway because we did say we're going to get one. Hopefully we can get something cool. Let's go. This is poor man's SUPERCARDS right now, boys and girls. Alright, here we go. Did I have that? Did I end up getting the AJ? I don't think I did. New card? No, it's not saying new card. Maybe... I don't think I did. I'm pretty sure I didn't get that. Pretty sure I got the Bailey in it, and I'm pretty sure, yeah, I don't think I had that. I don't think I had that. But, you know, what the hell? Let's get one more, and then we'll get another one of those other ones. What the hell? I'll get this money back. Behemoth, Roman Reigns. Okay. Alright, and let's finish it off with... Oh, no. No. Mixed bag. I won't be against getting an elemental one of the new days because at least I can fusion it. I don't think there's anything else in there that you can fusion. In fact, I'm pretty sure there's nothing else that's a fusion card. But what the hell? Let's go. Hey, yeah, it's a fusion. Like I said, it's actually it could be a pro. Coffee. Well, anyway, guys, we are gonna. No, I did promise you. I did promise you one of these. I tell you what, we'll get this. If we do get one of these, I might do the 9,000 thing. If we get one, which we're not gonna get, so I'm confident of that. That's why I'm saying it. Yeah. What do we want to get though? Well, anything I don't have would be good, but I'd obviously love one of those top ones. But yeah. Let's have a look. Let's see what we can get. What the hell? Boom! Take a Vanguard, which I don't think I had. You know, what the hell, we'll get this and we'll get the free pack. There you go. This will finish up the video for you guys. This will give you something. At least there's some content. Biomechanical Shotzi. I wanted that. That's actually not too bad. I'll take that. See, this is what annoys me, that there's no ingredients in this thing. Alright, let's go. Free pack. Ooh! That's a pro. I'm pretty sure that's a pro. I think I got it in the last pack. That was actually worth it now. That's worth the 400 credit. This, Lord knows what I've spent, but please, I think that was a pro. I'm positive that was a pro. I'm absolutely positive that was a freaking pro. I know it was a pro. I'm positive. Yes, it was. I am so happy about that. So you know what? That was worth it. That was absolutely worth it. So we may wrap up the video there. I don't know. But you know what? Actually, guys, I decided, you know, we're gonna go a little bit longer. I've popped over to my collector's account, and as you can see, I'm getting ready for Halloween. I didn't want to do it. I really didn't want to do it, but I got a deal that was in the store to get a couple of credits. Much as I didn't want to do it, because I don't like spending money on this game, because it's I just, you know, but Halloween's around the corner. I love the Halloween cards, so I just wanted to make sure I have a couple of credits to get, at least make the videos a bit better, you know, because like, got people like content, and I thought come Halloween I wanted to make sure I got a couple of credits so I can at least buy a couple of packs or something if there's any. No, my luck, there'll be nothing in the freaking store, but at least, you know, make the videos somewhat, you know, watchable. But what we do have to do today is we might grab we're gonna grab some Superstore packs like we just did. Hope we can get a few images, because this is my collector's account. That's why I'm happy to spend some money and some on this, because this is let me rephrase it. That's why I'm happy to spend some money and some super coins credit, because this is my collector's account, and like normally I'm saving up my super coins credits for I'm saving up my super coins for cards in the future if there's any cards that I want to get. But on this account, I don't care about getting the fancy, you know, money to bank cards. It's more about getting images and collecting some of the older cards. So I don't mind spending a bit of super coins on the old images. So we are going to get this, because we are going to get these two, because this will help me. You know, I'm not playing a lot of the fusion on this, so if I can at least get a couple of those fusions done by grabbing these, that's at least worth the 300 credits. If I can get, you know, a fusion done out of those, it's worth the 300 credits. I might grab a couple of these actually, because I don't know. We will start here though. We'll start in the Superstore, and I will buy. There we go. It's finally going to load. I will buy a couple of these. The grab bags, I don't want to do the grab bags, because the grab bags are pretty, you know, they're pretty crap. You don't really get anything decent out of them. As much as I'd love to, you know, if you can get a SummerSlam card, that would be great. But the odds of getting one is remote. I'd rather use, because this is my collector's account, I'm not interested in getting up the top of the tier in this account. I know that may sound weird, but it's my collector's account. I'd rather spend credits on collectible cards than to spend credits on base cards. So we're going to go here and get a couple of these. I don't know what I'm going to get out of it. I don't know if I'm going to get 2 or 3, I don't know. I'll think about it. Yeah, there's not a lot that I actually have on this because I haven't. I got these super coins from the deal. I think you get. I think it was it 15,000 super coins or something, or 5,000, 10,000 super coins? I can't remember. But that's why I'm going to do this. I normally don't have this many super coins on this account, so this is great. I'll be able to get a couple of these just for collectibles. So let's do it, boys and girls. Let's grab a couple. Ooh, I don't know if I had that. So, can we go? I'd love to get the Alexa Bliss on this one. Holy sh! Oh my god! I figured this out. All you've got to say is, I'd love to get the Alexa Bliss, and it happens. You can't be serious. Like, you can't be serious. Oh my god. That is a severe. That is an absolute coincidence, boys and girls. I don't think that's the case. I tell you, next time we do it, I might just say, oh my god. Oh my god. Should we grab a couple of these? Yeah, what the hell. I can't believe that. Oh my god. I'm so stoked about that. Holy moly. Alright, let's grab 2 of these. Again, you may think I'm nuts for spending this many super coins on these, but this is my collector's account. I'm not interested in getting the other ones, the new Money in the Bank cards. Because if there is a new one that I really want, like if there is like if there is a Rock one or an Italia one or a Bret Hart one or a Shotzi or an old schooler, Mr. Perfect, Jim Neville, anyone from that era, Hulk Hogan, even though I was never a massive Hulk fan, anyone from that era, if there's anything like that, I'll get that on my main account. But yeah, so I don't mind spending. This is about getting images and just collectible cards, so I don't mind spending the money on these. Let's grab one of these. I really want to get that Alexa Bliss card. If I could get the Alexa Bliss card. Okay, well that doesn't work. But I didn't have that. That was pretty cool. I'm actually really happy with the way this is going. I'm actually getting some decent cards for a change. I'm not actually getting, the usual 3 suspects. Now that I've said that. No, ooh. Bobby. I'm really happy with this. I'm really happy with again, I'm so stoked with this. I can't. But I think I already had that. That's actually gonna be a big help to this account. Actually, I think, if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure. Is that in my deck? Still, that is in my deck. That is in my deck, big time. Improve, and I can fortify. That's actually gonna be a big help. Yes, I do. That could even push me, potentially, boys and girls. I don't know. Well, first thing I'm doing is I'm locking her. I do not want to lose her. It would be gut-wrenching to lose. The goddess. Wasn't she the goddess? Isn't that what she called herself? I think she was the goddess, wasn't she? That's what we call her anyway. Alrighty, let's see. What crap can we use to fill this Austin card up? There we have a roquet. We got a swarm of guitar. I like to keep one of those each. So there's always a bloody quest that says use a certain card. Use 20 win 20 matches with a roquets. Use a ladder 50 times or some shit like that. And so it's good to always have them because they become impossible to get off the board. So if you get one, try and keep one of each. It doesn't matter what tier, just keep them. Obviously, if you get a ladder that's neon, keep it. And then if you get a Royal Rumble 21 ladder, get rid of the neon 21 ladder and keep it, and just keep upgrading it. As you can see, this is a collector's account, so it's going to be really difficult for me to find anything to get rid of, unless it's something I really don't want. A lot of these I just want to hold on and try and pro at some point. Was that Undertaker a pro? I don't know. I can't remember. Oh, this is probably boring you senseless. But, I'll have something here. Yeah, I may just use one of these. Because these are easy done. I'll probably get those if they ever bring them back. Let's see. What are we doing? What are we doing here? Because again, my deck is pretty low on this. I think I'm only WrestleMania tier. I think. I mean, which is not low. Don't get me wrong. That's not low. There's people out there that would kill to be in WrestleMania 37 tier. But what I mean is, like, considering my other deck, SummerSlam, I just haven't put a lot of. In fact, it's actually not too bad when I think about it, because I don't play this. I don't get event cards. I don't play this that often. So for me to basically get this far, basically by just playing and without really spending credits or anything, that's actually not too bad. And considering I very rarely play it. Alright. So yeah, okay, so still not quite there. We'll get there eventually. We'll eventually get into Forged. Did I say I was in Forged here before? I'm in WrestleMania 37. Apologies. Sincerely apologize. So, yeah. Anyway, so let's focus on this. Yeah, so I'm in WrestleMania 37 tier, and I can fortify this, so what the hell, let's fortify it. So, yeah. Okay, so that's that one done. Let's see. Yeah, let's okay, so let's just find something else. Let's say we're gonna get we got a couple of those and a couple of these. Let's actually go back and have a look, because where's the recent? Okay, so we've gotten. Okay, so we've only gotten 2 Money in the Banks, so we may get a Money in the Bank. I'm just really enjoying. Oh, wrong one. I'm really enjoying getting these other ones though. because they're the cool ones. The Money in the Banks are alright, but most of the ones I wanted are in the mixed bag. So we'll grab a Money in the Bank. Hopefully we can get something cool. Look at the John Cena. Definitely don't have that. There's no way I would have got the John Cena one. We'll get one more of these, because these aren't the ones I want. I really don't want to spend too many credits on these, because these aren't the ones I want. Ooh, okay, that's pretty cool. That's actually not too bad. So we're going to wrap those up, and we're going to focus more on the mixed bag. Yeah, sorry. We'll get, I mean, there's nothing I really want in the case grabs. Yeah, there's nothing I really want, so we'll just grab one of these mixed bags, and then we might move on. Yeah. The Alexa Bliss or the Becky Lynch will be cool, but we gotta know this, and I think I've already got that. It could even be a pro. Seth Rollins. You know what? We might as well use them. We might as well frickin' use them. Boom! And that is a pro. I'm pretty sure that is a pro. I'm actually positive that's a pro. Boom! It's the Gobbledygooker. That's a pro. Pretty sure that's a pro. Could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that is a pro. But, oh, that's so cool. I got a pro. Oh my god, I got a pro. That is so cool. I know it's only Behemoth now, and we'll finish off with one of these. What the hell? Let's get the Money in the Bank. You don't have what? Oh, really? Super cool. Okay. Well, SUPERCARDS has ruined that for me. Let's go. Let's see. What can we do now? You know what we might do? We might get a couple of. Well, potentially we could get a couple of these. 15,000 credits. I don't want to get the whole thing. I could possibly get maybe a couple of them. So we'll start off with this. Only because of the images. That's really all this is, and that's the fact that they're extreme cards. Camilla! Oh, that is so cool. That was one of the ones I wanted. Excuse me. Alrighty. Boom! Can we get something decent? Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa. Okay, that was unbelievably cool to get. I mean, man, I was not expecting that. Okay, so that again, that is just, that's so cool to get that one straight up. You know, it is a new one, so I'm happy with that. Alright, let's claim. Can we get something cool? No. Okay, yeah, so I'm probably going to wrap it up there. I don't want to go, like, the odds on these are really terrible, guys, and I mean, I know they are, like, yeah, the odds are really bad, and I know that they're special cards and whatnot, but I don't want to spend, I don't really want to go all out on these, because they're just not worth the damn things. They're just not worth the money, the damn things. It's just, yeah, and they jump so fast. Like, they go from 800 credits, and they bump up to 2,000 credits, and it's just, you know, 9,000, excuse me, Where are we? So, see, not even close. Not even close. See, anything that's worth a damn, you need those damn capes. And again, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure you have to fusion. I think you have to fusion for the capes. I don't think you can get the capes off the board. I'm sure it's. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. If they are pullable, I'd like to know. But I have not gotten a lot of capes. So in fact, I've got no capes off the board. So I'm assuming they are not pullable. I mean, because from memory, if I remember this, it goes 800. And I think it goes from 800 to 1,000. And then I think it's a free pack. So I mean, yeah, I don't know. It's a lot of, you know. All right, we'll get it. We'll go to the free pack, and that's it. Because we've got look at it like this. We've got 4,000 credits. Oh god. Oh yeah. Extremely super. Extremely crappy so far. Okay, so yeah, yeah, bugger it. We'll get that. We'll get it, and we'll get the free packet. Like I said, I think we've got 4,000 credits potentially used. So you know what? That's kind of worth it. Getting a Liv Morgan. I like Liv Morgan, so that's worth it. And a pro, Camilla. In a way, is it really worth the money we're going to spend? No, but let's go. Can we get one of the following? You think they could give you better odds, but what are the crappy? Oh god, less than 1%. I don't like the sounds of that. All right, here we go. Come on, let's go. Yeah, it's. So I'm kind of happy with that because it's the man, but I mean, yeah. So excuse me. So just trying to remember the projection rate. I know it costs about 9,000 credits. So you know what? We may go on with it. We may get it. You know what? They're collectibles, so what the hell? What the hell? It's gonna cost me a bit. What the hell? I don't care. What the hell? We'll do it for you guys. Hopefully we get something decent. And oh my god, not good. Oh, hang on. Oh, okay. No, that's not bad. That's not bad. It didn't even register because I saw it with Royal Rumble 21. I thought, oh god, that's crap. It's actually a new one. That's actually not too bad. I'll take that. It's a new one, so extremely super. Let's go. Ooh. Jeff, seriously, Jeff Hardy. Okay, no, I'll take that. This is actually not going too bad. Not going too bad. All right, here we go. Can we get something decent? Potentially, that's a pro if I didn't already have it. And 10 out of 10. The coup de grace. Let's go. It's so much for my Halloween cards. I was saving this money for Halloween. Well, I was saving these credits for Halloween, but this would make my day. If not, oh god, if it was big, it's probably gonna be Biggie just to piss me off because I've already got. Oh god, and then I wouldn't get Biggie on the other account. Let's go. Come on. Oh, come on. Here we go. Here it is. My first SummerSlam 21 card. You know what? I'll take it. I'll take it. That's not too bad. it should now officially get me into excuse me, should get me into Royal Rumble tier. Sorry, WrestleMania should get me into Forge tier, I should say. So let's just do this, shall we? Let's see, recent. Is there anything that we don't want to do that? Is there anything that we can use? Give me a second here, boys. Okay, so we're going to use these two cards. It was just a Royal Rumble and something that I found. And what else do we have here to use? Okay, so I'm back. I just found a bunch of these. Hopefully this can do the job, and just at least, there we go, we're in Forge. Now we can grab a Forge freebie. Let's get straight to that. Suddenly, a video that had zero content to begin with, and I thought would be kind of boring, is actually going to be pretty cool, guys. Ah, crap. Alright, I've got some work to do. I'll clear up some space and we'll be back in a jiffy. Okay, so we're about to grab our Forged freebie. Hopefully we can get it in one. Sweet. It's an Oos. That's pretty cool. Alright, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to grab one of these. Hopefully we can get something cool. And that'll be, we'll wrap the video up after this. Oh god. Well, that's basically some food to level up some cards. Oh, got the man. Until next time, boys and girls, we're going to wrap it up there. I'll probably do another video at some point, and I may do the other extremely, whatever the hell it is, the other extreme pack on my main account. I might not, I don't know. I'll think about it, but until next time, boys and girls, I hope you've had fun with this. We've gone nearly 2 hours. Again, I haven't done a video in a couple of days, so I wanted to sort of make it up to you by doing a bit longer video. Hopefully this is something for you to listen to and grind to while you're watching, well, not grind to it, but something you can listen to while you're grinding Supercards, basically. Yeah, so if you like the extra long video, let me know. If you want me to keep it short, I'll keep it short. Until next time, boys and girls, take care of yourself and each other.